Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball.
And Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez, and here's Mbappe. Waneri. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This might spell danger. Ernest. He's on it, can he get away? Martinez, skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Vitinha, so just a one early goal to report so far, 1-0 the score. Vieira did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kirkchu bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Howson. Kukcu. That'll be a throw-in.
Lexington clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the...
Martinez! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Rafinha. Martinez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Turan. Kirkchu. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Owen. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kirkchu. Mbappe. Vieira. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Over to the left. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Totti. Edmilson looking for the run. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vitinha. Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. He was under real pressure there. And Rafinha. Martinez. And here's Mbappe. Waneri. He's had a shot! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now
takes a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cleared without hesitation.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chips it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Stood up well to him there. Hernes. And he's intervened well there. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Messi. Little doubt, that is a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control, a single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Always onto this. Taken back almost at once. Takes a shot. And And he has kept it out somehow.
Hunes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos. Vitinha. Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Lexington clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vieira picks it up out wide. Back when it goes. It's Totti! Tries to get it clear. Roberto Carlos. And he's gone looking for safety. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Kukçu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Decent chance! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got
Messi.
changes here from both
Coming
sides,
on
in
the
fact.
field is
Quite a
number
thriller
9,
this one's become.
Ibrahimovic.
This is exactly the kind of
Substitutions taking
contest
place.
you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Roberto Carlos. And they're back on the ball again. Looking to play him in. Yildiz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And back to the keeper they go. Distributed tidily. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's nice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Osimhen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's through here. Ferdinand cuts out the pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Hannes. Coming
And
on
that's
to
definitely
replace
not his
him
best.
is Number 10,
Yildiz.
Bullets.
He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Dembele.
Lexington really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a dangerous shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
We are into stoppage time. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a very... Bowen! He scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! That is so good! Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
2 up and very little time left. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Best! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Takes the shot! They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Big header! Really well taken goal. 2, and we've barely begun here. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
5 minutes is number
Things
24.
starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
We expected better, and so did he. Tries from distance. And here's Messi. And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
So will they make it count again? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rivaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Ernest. Ernest! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well read, and the danger is averted. This looks... He's had a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Pepe gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Look at the shot at goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Big chance, must be! He takes a shot! He's got a goal! And that is goal number 20. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me, and to wish... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the great chance! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nicely weighted ball. He's through, now is he in? And he's gone looking for safety. Adriano. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. Adriano. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Zanetti. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. Messi, Adriano, Messi. Roberto Carlos. Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Adriano, looking for the run.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tries a shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's another good win of the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Adriano receives it in a wide position. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Messi. Messi! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And that is a little undercooked. Edmilson has quite the foot. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Denied by an instinctive save.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho, who's short. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Messi. Van de Ven.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And yes, it's him, it's Van Basten! Well, now, he's been caught napping, and another try! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Succumbs to the pressure. Fernandez. Couldn't squeeze it through.
That was lovely, that.
Van Basten. And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Fernandez. And they win it back again.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Ibrahimovic! He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Hunis probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Messi. Rui Costa. Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined. Romero. Played over towards the opposite flank. Zanetti. Threads one in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, just skips past his man. Fernandez. Always onto this. Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Decent chance! It's hit the crossbar. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. It's Ronaldinho! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 14. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Robson. Oh, it's Van Basten. He has a look up. Brilliantly cut out.
Barcelona really aren't making...
Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi. Oh, red, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. That pass isn't the best. Ernest touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Barcelona are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Zanetti is the guilty party there, and that's going to be a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19. será reemplazado por el dorsal 17, Jordan Henderson.
Ronaldinho powering forward here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Ibrahimovic, and he's got the beating of his man. And the finish! Well, that was venomous. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cafu cuts out the pass. Edmilson. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it.
Chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nice sequence of passes, this. Best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's through here. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Foden. And it's Van Basten. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. You can run onto that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, played right into his path. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Adriano is herring after that one. Might be danger here. Mateus, and the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. David Villa! And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Van Basten. It's a pretty loose pass. Early ball out from the back. Best. Played down the flank. Pullet could try cutting inside here. Thuram gets it away. Applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Still goalless. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Scores! Goal! Inter! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 8,
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
No way through. Scholes. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Back into the middle, distributed tidily. Aimed beyond the defence. Showing good feet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Picked out brilliantly. Best. Pull it for Messi. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to...
Best! It's a loose ball. Tonali.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, what a climb! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
2 added minutes.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is all...
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Scholes. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. David Villa receives it in a wide position. Oh, this looks sharp. Pull it. Ernest. And it's Scholes. Mateus. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice parts. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's in on goal. And he was alert to it. Ernest. So, what can they make of this? Mateus. Now it's Villa. David Villa ploughing through the middle. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Villa. Mateus. Oh, that's neat. Quarter of an hour into the second half. This looks promising. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Deep cross. He rises! That's going to go a long way. Opts to play it back. Knocks it into space. And this is Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's goals! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lovely bit of skill. He has found a way through. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Now there's a fine ball, and it's played in. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Pull it. Adriano looking understandably energised after his goal. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a goal kick. Costa Curta. Mateus. Now it's Villa. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Takes the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And here's Messi. He's found, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! And that takes him up to 30. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He won't be happy with that one. That's an imaginative pass. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Foden. Looking for the run. This might spell take real chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Messi is on his own. And that was very necessary.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. And he's had a hit! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Scholes. It's run loose here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already... Adriano! Oh, split-second reaction.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rafael Leao with the clearance. And it's Gattuso. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
And this is Adriano. No way through. Kaká. Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adriano purring through the gears. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Adriano. Kaká. Look at the space. It's Adriano! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Rui Costa, picked out brilliantly, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Big chance. Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish of true class. That is his ton, and does he not know it? He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before...
It's Adriano!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kaká. Gattuso. Oh, sweet feet. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Gattuso clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Kaká. Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rafael Leao. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Distributed tidily.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Kaka. Nedved. Oh, good take in a good area. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Milan have it back and can go again. Rui Costa. He is through here. Estupinian. Rafael Leao. Some resolute defending there. And it's Kaka. Played out to the right. Ibrahimovic. It'll be a throw-in.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
It's Rui Costa. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. And he's managed to get rid. Adriano. And he's been shifted off it. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's a good ball out wide. Pulisic. And he's managed to get free. And a shot! And that's past the post. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Chiellini. And it's Nedved. He's got away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ricci defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pulisic. Rijkaard. Adriano. Now it's Rui Costa.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
No, again there's no way through. Rui Costa running with the ball. And he can clear it away. Bonucci. Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So we've reached the hour mark. Strokes it back. Played out towards the right wing. And he's quick to snatch it back. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Modric. Over to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rui Costa. Gattuso, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Rui Costa. Another pass just keeps it. He's gone for goal! Play towards the front line. Modric. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well done. Ibrahimovic! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's missed it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Chiellini picks it up from the goal kick. Great vision. He has found the way through. Real chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Milan can't breathe again. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Bullish header! He has done it! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, and it's Kaka. Tries a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ricci does really well to win the ball there. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rui Costa. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's away. It's Adriano! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he was quick to react. Milan are looking to break at pace. Spread neatly. Out for a throw. And the number on the board is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect